I'm Brett Wilson, co-founder and CEO of TubeMogul.
Also known as the host with the most.
We tried, thank you.
Congratulations, one heck of an event. This is my first year here, and I have to say I'm honored to have been invited, but even richer and smarter having to have participated. Thank you very much, congratulations.
Thank you for saying that. We're glad to have you here. I thought it was a good event too. We had 130 attendees this year. A lot of people from top trading desks and agencies. We also had 11 brands here this year. And I think we had a good mix of content. Wasn't too salesy. I think everybody's leaving a little smarter. I think they've met a lot of new people and had a little fun along the way.
So let's talk a little about the content. I was fortunate enough, thank you, to have participated in the publishers panel. And I've gotten a lot of feedback that a lot of the guys on the buy side, marketers and agencies alike, are very interested to hear what publishers are doing and how they're looking at this space.
I got that feedback as well. I think traditionally programmatic or DSPs have been the enemy of publishers because a lot of programmatic buyers, they're audience buyers, and audience buyers, they tend to commoditize media. Whereas in video, we tend to be contextual buyers, and especially now that programmatic, it's going beyond open RTB or auction-based media, where we're just facilitating direct deals between advertisers and publishers. So it's the same deal that's happening. We're just automating these direct buys and enabling ad serving across the buy, frequency capping across the buy, easier use of data, one set of reporting. And so I think it's exciting for advertisers and for publishers that we've figured out a balance that works for both sides. And really you need to have a healthy ecosystem for programmatic to really take off.
Right. I think one of the things also I noticed in the session just before lunch when you guys were going through you had sort of your executive team, product management up there. First of all, these guys are in the weeds on the buy side. I mean, they are in your tool. I think you said some of them know the tool better than your own team does, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I feel like you're at this point where you are starting to, your product roadmap is going to be more driven by what the marketplace is telling you they need in lieu of you trying to push innovation and drive a new market.
Yeah, it's a little of both. I mean, I was up there taking notes, but one thing that I thought was profound is there's a notion in programmatic that there's kind of an army of people behind the scenes actually pulling knobs and levers. And in our case, I think we've made the software intuitive enough where people are actually doing it themselves. And you saw that at this conference with the depth of questions.
So 12 months ago. So this year, from last year to this year, you have marketers here, 11 of them, participation's larger. I'm sure there's more money flowing through. What else is the notable difference from last year?
I think we've generally made things a lot easier. OCR and audience guarantees, they just came out of nowhere. A year ago, I mean, we ran OCR, but now 20-30% of our campaigns have some type of audience guarantee. A year ago, we talked about television on panels, but it wasn't really addressable. Now we have TV buyers logging in and buying digital video exactly the way that they buy television. So those are some of the changes from a year ago.
And hopefully we're both sitting here together 12 months from now. What do you think we're going to be saying at that time?
I hope so too. I think we will have solved some of the media mix challenges. If you want to sell to TV buyers, you have to be able to answer the basic question, how much money should I invest in television or traditional television versus digital video? And so we really have to nail methodologies that so advertisers can develop heuristics so they understand for a given dollar of video investment, which screen should they put that on. I think we will have solved cross-device measurement. Right now OCRs, it's effective in desktop. It's not fully rolled out in mobile or connected TV, so we don't really have audience validation. I think some of the other products like XCR will start to take off in the market. And then I think we'll go from 90% self-serve to 95% self-serve. So I think those are some of the things that we'll be talking about next year.
Awesome. All right. Well, congratulations, Brett.
Thank you.
I look forward to mixing some wine with you in a little bit.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
All right. Thanks, man.